time for another episode of What's in the Box? This is a game that I ordered from Limit. Yeah, I'm scratching myself with a butter knife. Whatever, my neck itches and I'm lazy. This is a game that I ordered from Limited Run Games way back when I was lucky enough to sneak in and get this. It is a game that came out on the Sega Saturn years and years and years ago. It's been ported to the PlayStation 4, and it did get a special, like, ultra limited collector's edition run in Japan, but apparently that sold out too. So Limited Run decided to bring this game to the States, or, you know, all over, and so this is the Limited Run print version of this game, and this is the limited edition of that game. So the game got a release, but then this also got a release. So this is very, very kind of rare. There's like 1,500 of these or 2,500 of these or something like that, so kind of hard to get. I think it's sold out within like 5 minutes, which, you know, Limited Run. So anyways, we're gonna open this box. This is a shooter, or SHMUP, or shoot 'em up, or SHMUPDAYNGO. I don't know what you want to call it. Everyone's got a different name. So, here it is. I'm so excited. Ooh, it is heavy. This is a PlayStation 4 game, and it came with a Limited Run card. Okay, so this is the game. This game is called Game Paradise CruisinMix Special Paradise Box Edition. So this is, the best way to explain this game is, think of Jalico licenses. Yeah, I know, you probably aren't going to be able to, but think of some Jalico licenses, stuff like City Connection and some other games in the Jalico universe. And what they did was they took those characters in this game and they made a parodious style shoot 'em up, SHMUPDAYNGO, whatever you want to call it. So this is the box. It is a very heavy box. Here's the back of the box. Very cool. Pretty sick. I'm really liking that box art. So I know that I said I wasn't gonna buy any more of these Limited Run limited editions, but the thing is, to me, is it depends on the worth of what the item is. So the past maybe 2 or 3 limited runs that I've bought, other than Bloodstained and Shantae, were regular games. So Celeste, I think I have Freedom Planet, and then maybe one other game, Transistor maybe? I can't remember. I don't think I ordered Transistor yet. But yeah, so this was a pretty hefty chunk of change. I think it was about $100 or a little over 100 after shipping. But it comes with a ton of stuff. So to me, it's like, if the stuff that you're getting balances out the price, I think it's fair to say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna buy it. So here we go. Unboxing. Look at that. No smell yet. People are gonna know me as the smell guy. Like, oh, he unboxes his games and then he smells them. What a weirdo. Wow, this is a really nice box. It's really shiny, like really shiny. It's got a gatefold kind of clasp thingy. This is can I just say, before I open this, this is the nicest box that Limited Run has sent me. The rest of the ones that I have, not so great. Shantae was probably the second best one. But this, it looks like an official release. It's very impressive. Alright, so we open the box. This is what we find inside. I'm gonna go through each item and then open them. So this is, first off, the soundtrack. It's the console versions as well as remixes. I think this game also came out for arcade. So this is the soundtrack of the game with remixes. Really cool stuff. Some great tracks. And you can barely see that, it's pink on pink. Alright, here is the game. Game Paradise CruisinMix Special. Actually, let's pop this open real quick. So I don't recognize any of these characters, but I mean, you've got a pig with a bomb, you've got dudes in mechs, random little girls, other girls riding on vehicles and jets and stuff, and it just looks pretty neat. It does come with a, I don't know if you'd qualify this as a manual. No, there's nothing on the inside really. So, meh, whatever. But the game itself, here's the back. So yeah, this is just a standard game that anybody, I believe, could have pre-ordered, if I recall. Don't quote me on that. This is really, really cool. Okay, so this is a reproduction Sega Saturn US box art for the game. Yeah, that's super cool. I know it's just reprinted paper, but it's super cool. Oh, and so this is the birth of game Tengoku. So I'll go ahead and read this real quick. Which started out as an experiment on Jaleco's then new Mega System 32 board, picked up speed when the programmer and artist who were developing a test program for the board joined the team. It took time to get a green light. With the focus on the international market, it was thought that a character-based shooting game wouldn't work. The okay finally came when the title Game Paradise was added, following countless rejections. The director Masahiro Arai and main programmer Nozomu Akiyama were both shooting game fans, with Akiyama the only one at Jaleco able to finish R-Type 3. Jaleco published the US version. The main artist Tadahiko Watanabe had a flair for mech design. His work on EDF, Earth Defense Force, is evidence of this. In fact, everyone involved brought unique skills to the project. It wasn't until a highly successful arcade location test where the time attack mode proved so popular that the arcade added a switch to reset the game as soon as players made a mistake, that the game got full internal support. Jaleco International's sales division were so impressed a US location test was organized. Following the arcade success was the console version. Arai wanted to please Jaleco's fans with something more than just a port. He added a story, extra stages, and more, but ideas were lost along the way. The Mahjong world, for one. It's taken over 20 years for the localized version of Game Tengoku to reach you, so please accept our thanks for your patience, and we hope you enjoy it. The Game Tengoku CruisinMix team. So I thank you for this, guys. This is really, really cool. So it does have the foam insert, and here's what kind of sold me on this. Here's what sealed the deal. Because yeah, you could just sink money in and buy the Saturn version. They made an anime or an OVA based on this, and they included it as an upgraded DVD. So this comes with this special edition. This has never before been released on DVD. So it's only been released on VHS. I believe it does have English subtitles as well. So just really, really, really cool. This was the sell factor for me, was to get the anime that never came with the game. Really, really cool. What's next, you might ask? Now, I wanted to quickly highlight something before I continue to keep opening stuff up and pulling stuff out of this. This is foam, and it's really thick, really well-made foam to kind of seat everything in. There's a poster underneath, I'll get to it. But I'm really, really impressed with this so far. All right, here is the art book. It is mostly all in, well, here, I'll show you. So it's mostly all in black and white. This is just like pencils and penciling drawings and everything. Like stencils, or pencils? Pencil stencils? Pencil stencils. So, really cool stuff. There is some color. Here's some colorized stuff here of some of the characters. This character with the bunny ears looks like something out of Parodius. So I really do feel like they were going for a Parodius. Here's one of the mechs that you play as, I guess, Z-Dyne MK2, age 128, 128. Here's some more. You know, some of this is kind of creepy in my opinion. Like some of these ones with the kids, you know, it's too young, way too young. So it's a little awkward. It's Japan, I get it, but it is a little weird. Here's some other characters. You know, most of these characters are too young, you know what I mean, to be dressed like that, but hey, everyone's got their thing. I don't know. Me personally, I'm not really a fan of it. I'm more interested in the game. I think the game's gonna be a lot of fun, So here's some more art for it. It's a really nice art book. It's really simple, but it's really nice. So I definitely dig this. All right, here is the poster. I don't know if it's posters or poster. I'm gonna be careful trying to take these out. Actually, this might not be posters. They may just be advertisements. So these are I think the advertisements for the original games, because like I said, all these, or most of these characters that are in the game are based on characters that are from original. I don't want to lick my fingers to show you. So this is from Exarion, the shooter. So these are advertisements. This is a Z formation. Really cool. Little posters. There's City Connection. Man, there's a lot of these. Field Combat. Here's something. Jalika 120%. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. Something special. Girl holding chopsticks. Here's the one with the pig. Very Sunsoft. I get a real Sunsoft vibe from this one. Exterizer. Plus Alpha. Here's an ad for the game Paradise. This one is double-sided too. Actually, yeah, no, that's the only double-sided one, maybe, perhaps. Nope, this one is too. Game Paradise. Here's another advertisement one. And this one's cool because it's got some, what looks to be members of the staff, or maybe people that did like voiceovers for the characters, I'm not sure. Here is another one. Rodland. So more characters, more back art. The rest of them don't have back art, which is weird for those. Here's something too. It's a sequel, I'm not sure. Earth Defense Force. Whoop. This is Guy Balzer 2? I don't know. I've never heard of most of these games. I've heard of City Connection, but most of these games I've never played before. Shoot and rescue POWs on the battlefield. Desert War. I don't know. So these are pretty obscure Japanese games. Saint Dragon. And looks like we're coming up on a couple that are at the end here. This looks like Ninja Maru-kun, I believe, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Jellico, here's another one. It's really cool. This one has a back to it. That other one also has a back to it. This is Solidam. Really cute art. Again, very Sunsoft. I don't know if maybe some of these guys ended up going to Sunsoft for the arts, but cool. And that one doesn't have a back. So that is it. I'm gonna carefully put these back. So these are like flyers that would be hung up in arcades most likely. So these are really cool. I mean, I'm basically never gonna take these out of the plastic again, most likely, unless I just want to casually flip through it. So that is the Paradise box. I am very impressed by this. You know it's a good collector's edition when it takes like 10 minutes to put everything back together. So I am very excited to play this game. I'm very excited to have it in my collection. If I had to give this a grade, I'd say solid A. Definitely. Yeah, I'd say A. I think it is really well done. Great content. Yeah, here's everything that comes with it. Memorial Works book, that's the book that we looked at. The anime OVA, a reissue of the anime from the 1997 release, subtitled in English for the first time. So it's got subs in it, like official subtitles. 2 soundtrack CDs, an exclusive remix of all 9 characters' Time Attack themes, and the console version soundtrack, and 21 replica flyers. So those are the flyers that came straight from Jaleco's archive. So yeah, oh, and it's got extra DLC included already on disc with Clarice, Homura, and Tatsujin. Included in Arcade Mode Plus with remixed theme tunes for Time Attack as well. Awesome. Super, super cool. Very worth it. I hope that anybody else who got this treats it with care, because it is probably one of the best limited run collections that has come out. What are your thoughts on this collection after seeing me open it? What are your thoughts on playing the game? Do you guys want me to review this game? Let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Again, this was Mike for What's in the Box. I'm out of here.